Hi, this is Dale O'Shields, pastor of Church of the Redeemer in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you so much for joining me for our devotional time this week. And we're talking about resetting relationships and the importance of making sure that our relationships are what they need to be. The reason is because relationships do drift. There are times that our relationships grow a little bit cold, or they get distant, or we kind of find ourselves on parallel paths, but not really connecting with people that we used to connect with. And so we have to realize that to make those relationships work well, we have to make investment, as we talked about yesterday. And we also have to do something else. We also have to be willing. Here's the key phrase for today that I want to leave with you. We have to be willing to apologize, to ask for forgiveness. Sometimes in life we do make mistakes. We fail along the way. We do things that maybe hurt unintentionally other people. And at those moments, it's important to come back around and acknowledge and say, you know what, I'm sorry. Those words, those two words, I'm sorry, are for many people very difficult to say. So often people get hung up on those two words. Well, I can't admit that I'm sorry because that's going to show weakness. No, saying I'm sorry is not a statement of weakness. It's a statement of honesty and a statement of vulnerability that results in closeness, not distance. And when we apologize to someone sincerely, it's not like I'm sorry that you did this, or I'm sorry that you felt that, but I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings, or I'm sorry that this happened, or I'm sorry that I said this. These words that I'm sorry, I was wrong, I made a mistake, please forgive me, which is also another important phrase to include in an apology. I'm asking for your forgiveness. When you do that, it provides not only the release from you, but it also provides the opportunity of release from the other person. Now, of course, the other person should have an attitude of forgiveness before you even apologize, as well as you should have an attitude of forgiveness before someone else even apologizes to you. That's the goal, is to live in an attitude of forgiveness. So we're not waiting around for an apology before we forgive. But what a wonderful thing it is when someone is willing to say those two words, I'm sorry, and the two words, please forgive me. So think about it in your life today. Who do you need to say those words to? Who do you need to go to today and say, hey, I'm sorry? Who do you need to go to today and say, please forgive me? I promise you, it'll make your relationship better.